Hi everyone, this is Try to Prosper. Today I'm going to be sharing my journey, how I became fluent in English, and what inspired me to learn this language. So I'm requesting you to stay tuned till the end, where I just let you know about my journey. So without any further delay, let's get into the main topic. To be honest, I have got a lot of inspiration from one of my older brothers. He's my neighbor. He's very much meritorious student. He stood third place in 12th standard board exam, I mean SSC exam. Then he has done honors masters from Dhaka University. Later he has done MBA from Bangalore University in India. So he is our inspiration. I personally admire him a lot. So one day, all of a sudden, I came across him in our vicinity. I was fortunate enough that I spent some quality time with him. So I just requested him to provide me some pieces of advice, how to develop best version of myself, how to become more enlightened or evolve my life. I just requested him to give me some advice or instruction. He has given a lot of motivation and a lot of advice about life. So at one stage, I just requested him to speak in English for some times over anything. On request, he was speaking English for some times. I can vividly remember the way he was speaking was mesmerizing. I was amazed and I was over the moon because someone was speaking English in front of me. It made me feel so much happy because since my childhood, I was very much curious about this language. So since then, I had a burning desire to learn this language and I cherished a hope of being fluent in English. I was born and raised in a very small town where I did not have ample of opportunity to learn this language. I have done my honors and masters in chemistry. Due to academical pressure or time constraint, I did not pay so much attention on learning English, but I had a burning desire to learn this language. I was so much inclined to learn it, but somehow uh, at that time I have not been able to learn it. Soon after completing my masters, I have joined in a bank. That was 2011. And since then, I have been doing this job. But bank job is pretty hectic. I have to take a lot of pressure in my office. I have to stay there, done to dusk. So whenever I come back to my home from office, I generally feel very much exhausted. I don't feel like doing anything, let alone practicing. So, but whenever I see that some underage boys, underage girls, even some illiterate person are learning English language more eloquently. They have made remarkable change in their communication skill. They're doing wonderful job. So it fascinates me a lot. I got inspired whenever I see them. I'm so much enthusiastic and I'm encouraged. So after when I compare myself with them, I thought my communication skill is not good enough. So of course I have to polish up my communication skill. So I once again I have decided that I have to learn this language somehow. So I have a lot of obstacle, a lot of challenges, but somehow I have to learn this language. I have to develop my English language proficiency. Then I decided, but my English was so bad at that time. I would say it was terrible. Let alone speaking, I could not even read English properly. So I couldn't understand how to start practicing, how to start learning English. So one of my friends suggested me to start practicing with listening, because listening is very much powerful activity that can make you familiarized with any language that you are trying to learn. So I started listening. I used to listen a lot of content, a lot of podcast from YouTube channel. I used to listen so many things, whatever interests me. Every day I listen. So listening is such activity, such an activity which helped me a lot. By listening same topic over and over again, uh, my subconscious mind get trained up. By listening, I got to know how English is spoken. Also, it helped me a lot to develop my pronunciation. Along with this, I practice speaking, I practice reading. Though reading was not my cup of tea, I always find it so much hard, because as my English was so bad, that is why whenever I try to read something, I frequently open my dictionary, because I came across a lot of new vocabulary that I did not know their meaning, but I jot it down. Whenever I encountered any new vocabulary, I jot it down. Then I try to um, use them in my conversation. And if I got any well-structured sentence, I jot it down, and later I try to use them while having conversation. So this is how my practice going on, and also I have incorporated a lot of strategy like tongue twister, visualization, mirror technique, shadowing. A lot of technique I have just practiced every day in order to get better at it. But what helped me a lot is listening. Listening provides me a sense of ability to get this language faster. So I would highly recommend you to listen as much as you can. Listening is really powerful activity. So along with this, I practice speaking every day. Whenever I come back to my home from office, I practice with myself, because I did not have any friends whom I can practice with. I always practice with myself on my own. Whenever I alone, I practice with. Um, I try to speak something on my own. So and also sometimes I try to writing. Though I'm not much into writing, I got bored whenever I try to write something. But writing is also helpful. It is also beneficial. So this is how I practiced uh, English every day, and I've got momentum. After 3 months, I've seen that my English has changed little gradually. Actually, I have started my journey from complete scratch, but after practicing 3 months, I have been able to express myself more expressively. But earlier, I was not much able to um, express myself eloquently. But now, my confidence level is better. Now, I can gain somewhat fluency. So, lastly, I'd like to lay emphasis on consistency, because consistency matters a lot. Consistency is playing paramount role when it comes to learn a new language or anything else. If you are consistent enough, then someday you'll be able to learn this language. That is why I would highly recommend you to become more consistent at your practice. So today, friends, I'm going to wrap up my video. If you found this video helpful, then consider me subscribing my channel, because I'm a co-learner like you. I'm also trying to learn this language. So I'll be coming back very soon with an amazing content. Bye everyone.